What's up, YouTube? What's happening? So this one's going to be about how Cameron Diaz was considered for the role as Dorothy in Jerry Maguire, but it went to Renee Zellweger. And how do I feel about it? I like a lot of people like that movie. I remember going to see that movie at the theater, and you know, it was a good balance of cast and character. Um, one of the things is that, of course, with the little boy at the time and Tom Cruise and Renee Zellweger, there was real chemistry. I think because Renee Zellweger had this kind of undercurrent theme that was playing at work with her that I really liked, that I was really feeling her character. So when I watched the film, I grasped that, and I could tell that, it was in tune. Sometimes you looking at, it wasn't the typical Tom Cruise movie where it was the typical, I don't know, it's a certain type of female actress that you expect that they would have this kind of thing that with longing and all that, it was going to be, over the top. Renee Zellweger had the kind of right personality that complemented what this film was about. So I think that they got that part right. And Cameron Diaz tends to have this kind of bit, I don't know if it's pushy or it's a certain vibe. And when you look at movies, you're looking for how things kind of project, how the reaction is. Would this person have been right for the role? Would this person have, compartmentalized said situation? Or would it have been kind of like dragged out, drawn up? And you kind of were like, oh, that's a headache. So I think there are times when you look at it for what it is in totality that you can appreciate the simplicity of it and how it comes into view. So I liked what I saw with that. I liked the fact that I think they had real chemistry. I thought they had a real good organic vibe. And I think that's one of the things that helped the movie out richly, because it wasn't done in a means to overstate and overact. It was just done right. And so I think it had the right balance. And so it was something that I could truly appreciate. And so that's one, because believe it or not, her tone, especially when she said "you had me at," was a selling point. I couldn't have seen Cameron Diaz pulling it off like that, but I could definitely see Renee Zellweger. You know, um, it's a certain lightheartedness, but yet it works out really well. And I thought it was very reflective. I thought it was organic, and I thought it hit the scene where it needed to be. And I think that's one of the best parts about Jerry Maguire, because the couples balance it out really well. Tom Cruise with Renee Zellweger and Cuba Gooding Jr. with Regina King were a great balance, because it gave you another layer off the field and out of the whole, agent and the whole hoopla. So I think it was a good. I think that was definitely a good look, and I just don't really think Cameron Diaz would have necessarily fit in there. Uh, Maybe if she had been the love interest of Jay Moore, the comedian, the actor that was in the movie, because I think that kind of thing would have worked. But in the intermediate aspect, no, no, I don't see anything that would have made this work. But let me know what you think. Did you like Renee Zellweger as Dorothy and Jerry Maguire, or do you think Cameron Diaz should have gotten the got opportunity? Let me know in the comments. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share if you like, and hit that membership, because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.